Victoria with Blue Lotus Yoga in Newnan, Georgia. I'm coming today to share with you guys a yoga basics, all body flow. During this time where we can't gather together in person, it's really beautiful, and I feel a lot of gratitude for the technology that allows us to still practice together, for me to still offer yoga, and for you to still benefit from moving your body and connecting with your breath. So to begin, we're going to start seated. Grab a comfortable prop to sit on. Even if you don't have a yoga blanket or a bolster at home, you can grab a pillow, any kind of blanket that you have, something to lift your hips slightly off the ground, higher than your knees. So finding that thing, if you need, settle in, shifting from side to side, finding your sit bones. Roll your shoulders up to your ears, and exhale them back and down. Let your eyes grow heavy and close softly. Feel the crown of your head reach to the sky, head stack over hips. As the tailbone roots down into the earth. Beginning now to deepen the breath, taking deep inhales through your nose. Feel your chest, your belly, and the back of your body expanding with your breath. As you exhale, follow the breath back up and out through your nose, emptying yourself completely of air. Let the flow of breath continue as you follow this prana, this life force, as it moves through your body. Noticing all the little sensations that the breath creates as it makes its way through your being. Noticing if you're tensing the body to create a deeper breath and soften. As you breathe deeply, connecting with your breath, with your body. Allowing your mind to fully arrive in this present moment. In your body. In the here and now. Take a deep inhale. Sweep your arms overhead. Allow your palms to meet. Exhale to draw them through to your heart. Take a deep and full inhale through your nose. Open mouth side out, let it go. Let's do that one more time. Deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth side, all out. Gentle bow of the gaze towards your hands. Taking this moment together to set an intention for your practice. Maybe your intention at this time is to connect with your body, with your breath. Maybe your intention is just to find peace and gratitude. Whatever calls to you, link that intention with your breath. Breathe it through your body. Allow this practice to be a physical expression of that intention. When you're ready, we'll gently blink open our eyes. Sweeping our arms overhead. On our exhale, let the right hand fall to your right side. Reach through the left fingertips. Finding a nice side stretch, maybe bending the elbow to deepen the stretch. Roll your heart space to the sky. Inhale, we'll sweep our arms overhead. Exhale, that left hand falls to the left side. Reach through the right fingertips. Roll the heart to the sky. Feel both hips rooting down into the earth. Inhale, we'll sweep our arm overhead. Exhale, draw your hands through to your heart. Coming over now into hands and knees, we'll find our tabletop shape. Shifting your prop that you might have out of the way. In our tabletop, we want to make sure that our wrists are stacked under our shoulders and our knees are stacked underneath our hips. Beginning now with a cat-cow. We'll inhale to drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale to round the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone under, finding cat. Keep flowing with your breath. Inhaling into cow as your gaze lifts, your tailbone lifts. that's unique to your own breath. Maybe letting your eyes close as you sink into your body, beginning to feel how your body is doing today. Is there anywhere that you're extra tense, anywhere that you're holding on to all the heaviness in the world? Just begin to sink into your body and feel what needs to be moved out, what needs to be felt and released. Last flow through. And come on back to a neutral spine. Coming into child's pose now, we'll let our toes touch, step the knees wider than your hips, and exhale your hips back to your heels. Stretch the fingertips towards the top of the mat as the forehead meets the earth. Letting your hips sink heavy into your heels. Let your body be supported by the earth. Knowing that this shape is here for you any time in your practice that you need to melt into the earth, that you need rest. Feeling free to drop into this shape at any time. Inhale, we'll glide back up onto hands and knees, scooching the knees back underneath the hips. Tuck your toes as you inhale, and as we exhale, we'll send it up and back to our first downward facing dog. Let your hips reach to the sky. Spread the fingertips wide, maybe beginning by pedaling out our dogs. So bend one knee and drop the opposite heel, opening up the backs of the legs. Just starting to soften the body. Finding some stillness, now let both heels root down towards the earth. Feel your belly reach back to your thighs as your hips reach the sky even higher. Those heels rooting in the direction of the earth, they don't have to touch. We're just sending them in that direction. Inhale, we'll gaze forward and step to the top of the mat between the hands. Halfway lift and lengthen as you arrive. Let your hands come to your shins, extend through the crown of your head. Feel your shoulders roll onto the back of your body. As we exhale, we'll soften our knees and fold, taking as much bend in the knees as you need. Letting the forehead reach towards the legs, the crown of the head towards the earth, and the tailbone towards the sky. Maybe nodding your head yes or no, shaking tension from your neck. Heel toe your feet a little bit wider than hips distance. Take a deep bend in your knees and grab opposite elbows, letting the upper body hang in waterfall pose. Sway from side to side, shaking tension from your low back. Releasing the grasp on your elbows, rolling up ragdoll style, one vertebrae at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders, the last things to roll up, back, and down. Heel toeing those feet back to hips distance or together, whichever feels best in your body. We'll inhale to scoop the arms to the sky. Exhale them through to your heart. Inhale to scoop those arms nice and high. Exhale, soften your knees and fold. Planting our hands, we'll step back to find our first plank shape, knowing our plank can be with the knees lifted or the knees lowered, finding that diagonal line from the knees to the hips. So finding what works for you and your body. As we exhale, we'll lower all the way down to the floor, tucking our elbows into our body. Untuck the toes, bringing the arms out in front of us. Let the elbows come directly below the shoulder. So you should have a 90-degree angle here with the forearm and the bicep. Coming into Sphinx pose. As you engage your hands down into the earth, press the pelvis down into the earth, and then feel as if you're pulling your chest through your arms. Making sure we're still lifting, pressing into the elbows to find lots of lift through the crown of the head. Breathe across the heart. Let your eyes close. We'll sweep the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck your toes as you inhale. Exhale, we'll send it up and back to downward facing dog. Finding a few cycles of breath here. Letting the hips lift to the sky with each inhale a little higher. Let the heels fall towards the earth a little bit more deeply with each exhale. Feel the navel draw into the spine. Inhale, we'll gaze forward and step to the top of the mat between the hands. Halfway lift and lengthen as you arrive. Hands come to your shins. Extend through the crown of your head. Roll the shoulders on the back of your body. Feel as if you're trying to make the number 7 with your body. Exhale, we'll soften and fold. Rooting through your feet, rise all the way up. Sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, we'll draw our hands through to our heart. Inhale to sweep those arms to the sky. As we exhale, we'll lean over to the right, finding a nice stretch in the side body. Keep the heart space spinning to the sky. Inhale through center and exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale the hands to the heart. Sweep those arms overhead. Exhale to soften your knees and fold. Plant your hands. We'll step that left foot back. Release the left knee down to the earth, making sure the right knee stacks directly above the right ankle. Sweep the arms to the sky as we find ourselves in our low lunge. Keep breathing here, breathing down into the hips as you feel the right hip pull back and the left hip pull forward, bringing the hips in alignment with one another. Feel the tailbone tuck under slightly and the navel draw into the spine, protecting the pelvis. Softness in the shoulders as you breathe, noticing how that right hip feels today. On our inhale, we'll extend through the crown of our head. Exhale to sweep the right hand back and the left hand forward. Gaze back at the right hand if that feels okay on your neck and your balance. Inhale to sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale the hands down to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and spin the back heel flat. Inhaling up into warrior 1 as you encourage this back hip to square towards the front of the room. Encourage your chest to square forward and reach through your fingertips, making sure that the right knee is over the right ankle. Keep breathing here, pressing the feet firmly into the earth as you engage that root chakra. The root chakra is grounding, it's at the base of our body, it's our connection to the earth, it's our feeling of security. So breathe down into your feet. Feel your connection to the ground. Inhale, and as you exhale, sweep the hands down to frame the front foot. Step the right foot back as you inhale, and exhale up and back to downward facing dog. Keep breathing here as you feel the hips lift to the sky. Taking a few cycles of breath. Inhale to gaze forward and step to the top of the mat between the hands. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, soften the fold. Planting our hands, we'll step the right foot back. Release the right knee to the earth. Sweep the arms overhead, finding our low lunge. Once again, the left knee stacks directly above the left ankle. Right leg's in line with the right hip, left leg's in line with the left hip. Create a nice, solid foundation and base here in this shape. Sweep your arms to the sky as you reach through the crown of your head, breathing into that left hip. Noticing how maybe it's different than the right. Inhale to extend through the front of your head. Exhale to sweep the left arm back and the right arm forward. Gaze back at your back hand if that feels okay on your neck. Inhale, we'll sweep our arms to the sky. Exhale to sweep our hands down to frame that front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the right knee and spin the right heel flat to the earth. distributing your weight through both feet. Feel the knife edge of this back foot, pressing and engaging down into the earth. Inhale. And as we exhale, we'll sweep the hands down to frame that front foot. Step that left foot back to meet the right, release the knees to the earth. Getting a little bit into our core and starting to wake it up. Let the wrists stack under the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes as you inhale. As you exhale, float the knees just a few inches off the floor. Keep the hips stacked over the knees, not leaning back or forward, but keeping them stacked directly over. Feel your shoulders engage and press the ground away. Breathe. Let that fire in your belly stoke and build. Inhale and exhale. Let the knees lower and relax. Take a breath. One more time. Inhale, and as we exhale, we'll lift the knees to a hover. Inhale, and as we exhale, we'll release the knees back to the earth. Keeping the toes tucked as you inhale. Exhale up and back to downward facing dog. Letting the hips lift to the sky, the heels root down towards the earth. Keep breathing here. On our inhale, we'll sweep the right toes to the sky, finding three-legged dog. Let the hips stay square to the earth, not letting that right hip peel open, but instead pulling it level with the left. Keep pressing evenly through the hands. Inhale, we'll gaze forward and step that right foot in between the hands. Spin the back heel flat, and we'll cartwheel up and open into warrior two. Keep breathing here in our warrior. We want to start with a really firm foundation. So making sure the front toes are pointing forward. The right knee is over the right ankle. And the feet have a heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Meaning you can draw a straight line from either your arch or your heel on your back foot forward to your front foot. Nice and wide stance. Let the fingertips extend as you gaze over that front middle finger. Actively pressing and engaging the feet down into the earth. Inhale, we'll flip the front palm, reach it forward, and exhale to reverse. Send the right fingertips up and back, and the left hand to the left leg. Inhale, we'll rise back up. Exhale to hinge at your hips. Reach through the right fingertips like you're going to touch the wall in front of you. Release the right forearm to the right leg and sweep the left arm up. Keeping the torso really active and lifted, making sure we're not leaning over and arching the side of our body and pouring all the way into our arm. Instead, stay really lifted and active and allow this to just be a little bit of a guide here, but it's not holding the weight of your body. Inhale, we'll rise back up. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame that front foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left as you inhale. And as we exhale, we'll lower all the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Slide the hands back to meet the ribs. Tuck the elbows in. We'll inhale up to baby cobra, lifting that chest just slightly as you tuck your elbows into your body. Keep breathing. Tuck your toes on your inhale. Exhale up and back to downward facing dog. On our next inhale, we'll sweep the left toes to the sky. We're going to find that three-legged dog on the other side. So let the right heel keep reaching down towards the earth. Keep breathing here. Inhale, gaze forward, step that left foot in between the hands. Spin the right heel flat. Cartwheel up and open to warrior two on the other side. Once again, checking in with the feet, making sure we have that heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Making sure you can see the inner arch of that front foot inside the knee joint. And if not, the knee is either falling into the side or the foot is stepped out too far. So making any adjustments so that we begin this pose with a nice firm foundation. Gaze over that front middle finger. Inhale to flip the front palm. Reach it forward. Exhale to reverse. Inhale, we'll rise back up. Exhale to hinge at your hips, reach forward. Release that left forearm and sweep that back arm up. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, cartwheel it Reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with your intention. Let your body rest. Take a deep inhale through your nose, the deepest yet of your practice. Open off side out, let it go. On our inhale, we'll glide back up onto hands and knees, scooching the knees underneath the hips. On our inhale, we'll extend the right leg long behind and exhale to step it in between the hands. Coming into low lunge as we sweep our arms to the sky, making sure that we have that right knee over the right ankle. Keep breathing here as your shoulders go soft. Inhale, and as we exhale, we'll sweep the arms back behind, interlacing the fingers. Keep a tuck in the tailbone, and as you exhale, start to open your chest to the sky, making sure that we're not letting the ribs and the core completely go. We're keeping the ribs knitted into the body and the core nice and strong so that we're not just falling open into a back bend. But instead, with lots of control and awareness of our body, we're opening our heart. Inhale, rise back up. Sweep your arms to the sky. Keep lengthening through your spine. As you exhale, we'll sweep that right arm back and the left arm forward. Gaze back at that back hand to challenge your balance. Keep lifting and lengthening, making sure you're not leaning forward or backward here in this shape, but really extending and lengthening evenly over your hips. Inhale to sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale your hands down to frame this front foot. Staying here, or tucking your back toes and lifting your back knee. When you feel stable, you can inhale it up to a high lunge. Hips come over, shoulders come over the hips. Keep breathing here. Evenly pour your weight into the back foot and the front. Exhale the hands down to frame that front foot. Step the back foot forward to meet the right. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, soften to fold. Rooting through the feet, we'll rise all the way up. Sweep those arms to the sky. Exhale to draw your hands through to your heart. Inhale, we'll sweep those arms up to the sky, and on our exhale, we'll sink back into our first chair, Utkatasana. Root the weight of your body into your heels. Your arms can be extended overhead or here level with the shoulders if that feels better for you and your body. Keep breathing. Inhale, and as you exhale, maybe sink a little bit lower. Making sure in our chair shape that all the weight is in the heels, so much so that we can lift our toes. They're just there for a little bit of support, but they're taking no weight. Exhale, soften and fold. Taking some deep breaths here. Let the head go, let the shoulders go. Planting our hands, we'll step the right foot back, release the right knee down to the earth. Left knee is over the left ankle, so sweep those arms up, finding our low lunge now on the other side. Once again, making sure the tailbone stays tucked and the low back nice and long. Feel the navel draw into the spine, engaging your core. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale to draw them back behind, interlacing your fingers. Keeping that core engaged. Exhale to open your heart to the sky. Inhale, we'll rise back up. Sweep your arms to the sky. And extend through the crown of your head. Exhale to sweep the left arm back and the right arm forward. Gaze back at the back hand. Inhale, sweep those arms to the sky. Exhale them down to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Staying here, our option to begin to lift the fingertips towards the sky. Reaching through the arms, but not the shoulders. Not letting the shoulders lift up to the ears, but keeping them pulled down. Keep breathing here. Inhale. And as we exhale, we'll sweep the hands down to frame that front foot. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, turning your legs so that your feet come parallel. We're going to come into a wide-legged straddle here. Fingertips underneath the shoulders. Extend through the crown long. As we exhale, we'll walk the hands back towards the legs, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Feel your navel drawing into your spine, creating more room for the fold here. And feel the tailbone lift to the sky. Inhale, we'll gently walk those hands back underneath the shoulders. Let the right hand come to the floor just beneath the center of your chest. Make your spine really long. And as you exhale, spin the left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, let the left hand come down and take the place of the right. Inhale to extend the spine, and exhale to sweep the right fingertips to the sky. Exhale, we'll let that hand come down. Walk the hands forward to frame that left foot, turning the toes forward. Step the right foot towards the top of the mat. In our inhale, we'll halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, soften, fold. Rooting through the feet, rise all the way up. Sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale to draw them through to your heart. Stepping the feet hips distance apart. We'll go ahead and come into our Tadasana, our mountain pose. So let the palms fall forward, roll the shoulders onto the back of your body. Feel the crown of your head reaching to the sky. Feel the head stack over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. Let your eyes close. Feel the legs actively pressing the feet a little bit more firmly into the ground as your knees soften. Feel the fingertips reach down to the ground, bringing the shoulders down with them. Feel the tailbone tuck slightly as the crown of your head reaches to the sky. Begin to deepen your breath, breathing down into the feet. Noticing the sensation of your feet meeting the earth. Maybe beginning to imagine as if roots are growing from the bottom of your feet down into the ground. Feeling yourself growing more and more stable and steady in your stance with each moment, with each breath, as these roots grow deeper and deeper. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth side out, let it all go. Gently blink open our eyes. Inhale our arms overhead and exhale to draw them through to our heart. So from here, we're going to come into a little bit of a balance pose. Feel free to use the support of a wall, just placing the fingertips on the wall if you feel like you could use that little bit of support. Otherwise, we'll begin by sending the weight down into the right foot, making sure the ankle's underneath the hip joint. Bring the hands to the heart, lift through your crown. Bring the left toes to the inside of that right ankle and turn that left knee out. Keep breathing here. Maybe staying here if this is your pose today with the toes on the floor. Or option from here to step the foot up onto the leg. We want to make sure that the foot is either below or grab hold of it and place it above the knee joint, but never on the knee joint. Maybe from here you feel solid and steady and you're able to inhale your arms up and open to the sky. Feel your heart lifting to the sky. Inhale, and as we exhale, we'll draw our hands through to our heart. Release the foot, and roll out that right ankle. Let's try it on the other side. So rooting down through the left foot now, we'll bring the right toes to the inside of the left ankle and turn that knee joint out. Keep lifting through the crown of the head, lifting the chest into the thumbs, maybe stepping the foot above or grabbing a hold and placing it above the knee joint. Keep breathing here. Maybe you're able to extend your arms up and open to the sky. Letting your branches grow from the solid foundation in your root. You are safe, you are stable, you are secure. Inhale. Exhale to draw your hands through to your heart. Release the foot. And and we'll roll out that ankle. Inhale to sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, we'll soften and fold. Planting our hands, we'll step back and lower down onto our knees. Rolling onto one hip, we're going to slide our legs around and come over onto the seat. Shifting so that you're about halfway on your mat. Bring your hands underneath your knees, roll your shoulders up and back. Keep lifting through the front of the head, lifting your chest up to the sky, making sure your back stays really nice and straight as we move into bow pose. On our inhale, we'll lift up that right foot. On our exhale, we'll either come onto the left toes or lift up the left foot completely. Remembering from here to engage the core and not allow the back to start to round and curve behind us. It's most important here in this shape that we keep the spine straight, even if that means that toes stay on the floor. Keep breathing here, letting the core engage. Stoke that fire in your belly. We're friends with the heat. We want to grow it here in our core. Maybe release one arm, maybe both. Keep breathing. Inhale, and as you exhale, let the feet float back to the earth if they're both lifted. We'll try that again. This time you have the option to start with the hands underneath the knees, or maybe you would like to begin with the arms extended level with the shoulders. So finding what works for your body. Inhale to lift the left toes. Exhale to either lift onto the right toes or lift the right foot completely. Keep breathing. Keep lifting through your spine. Let the body shake, let it wobble. It's all part of the process. Keep breathing into your core, lifting through your heart space. Exhale, soften, release. Take a deep inhale, and exhale, let it go. Shifting to make sure that you're halfway on your mat. We'll begin to roll onto our backs, setting up now for our bridge pose, for our back bending. Let the palms fall by your side, face down. Let the shoulders relax into the earth. Step the feet hips distance apart and begin to walk them towards your body. Getting them pretty close, but not quite touching. When you're ready, we'll feel the tailbone tuck under, and inhale to press into the soles of the feet and lift your hips to the sky. Really use the leverage of the feet pressing into the earth to lift the hips. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you're able to interlace the hands, but underneath your back and scoot your shoulder blades a little closer together. Watching the rise and fall of our breath on our chest and our belly. Inhale, and as we exhale, we'll release the bind in the hands and begin to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Letting the hips slowly sink onto the floor and inch a little closer to the heels. Bring the arms up to a T or to goalpost arms. Pressing into the soles of your feet, lift your hips up and shift them over to the left side of your mat as you drop your knees to the right. Dropping your gaze over that left shoulder if that feels good to your body. Just making sure that both shoulders stay heavy into the ground. Let your eyes close. With each inhale, feel the navel draw away from your body. With each exhale, feel it draw up and in. On our inhale, we'll draw those knees through to center. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Press into the hips and lift them over to the right, and exhale to drop them to the left. Drop your gaze over that right shoulder if that feels good on your neck. Both shoulders heavy into the ground. Keep breathing. Let the eyes close if they've opened. Let your whole body rest. Let it surrender here to this pool of gravity. draw those knees through to center. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Lift the hips and shift the hips to center. As we exhale, we'll draw our knees into our chest. Wrap our hands around our legs. Draw your nose in between your knees, rolling up small like a ball. Exhale, releasing that head back down to the earth. Rock from side to side. Find a little massage in the back. Release the feet back to the ground, hips distance apart. Bring the right ankle to cross over that left leg, coming into a reclining pigeon, making sure the right toe stays flexed as you send the right knee away from your body. Keep breathing here. If you feel your body craving more sensation, you can inhale your hands underneath the left knee and start to draw it in towards your chest. Keep the shoulders and head relaxed on the floor as you breathe into that right hip. Letting any tension, any emotions, anything stored in your hips to fully release and let go. Inhale, and as you exhale, we'll release that left foot back down to the earth. Release the right foot. Cross the left ankle over the right leg. Flex the left toes and send that left knee away from your body. Staying here are interlacing the hands underneath the right knee and drawing it into your chest, deepening the sensation. Making sure that the jaw stays soft, that the shoulders stay soft, noticing if you're clenching in your body anywhere in response to this stretch. Try to meet the resistance in your body with ease, with softening. Inhale, and as you exhale, release that right foot, release the left. Finding a little windshield wiper motion with your knees, dropping them together from side to side. Inhale those knees back to center. Exhale to draw your knees into your chest. Reach your arms in between your legs, grabbing the outer edges of the feet or the ankles or the legs. Anywhere that feels accessible is good. Let your shoulders relax into the floor as you draw your knees down. Rocking from side to side in this happy baby pose if that feels good for you and your body. Inhale, and as you exhale, we'll come to a stop if we've rocked. Let one leg fall the length and width of your mat. Let the feet flop out as the palms fall by your side, face up. Coming into our final pose of the practice, our Shavasana, our pose of rest, where we integrate everything that we've learned and gained from our practice. So let the body settle in, let the eyes close. Beginning to soften your brows. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth or your teeth as your jaw softens. Breathing down through your whole body. Scanning for anywhere that's holding on to tension, that's still trying to hold yourself up. Maybe notice if those shoulders need to be scooched a little closer so that they can fully release. With your breath and your awareness, sending anywhere in your body that's still clenching, that's still not letting go. A gentle encouragement that you are safe, you are supported, you are held. Fully release into the support of the ground beneath you. Let the earth hold you. Give yourself full and complete permission to rest. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Inhale your arms overhead when you're ready, finding a whole body stretch from fingertips to toes. Exhale to draw your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big squeeze, sending yourself love and gratitude for taking this time for yourself today. Inhale that right arm overhead, roll to your right side, pausing for a moment in fetal position. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. Pressing into the floor with that left hand, gently pressing back into a comfortable seat. Feeling free to grab a hold of any props, anything you might need to feel comfortable. Finding your sit bones here as we shift from side to side. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears and exhale them back and down. Feel the crown of your head reach to the sky as you root down through your sit bones. Let the eyes close if they've opened along the way. Returning back to your breath. Following it as it flows in through your nose, expanding your chest, your belly, and the back of your body. Feeling it as it flows out and you empty yourself completely of breath. When you're ready, we'll inhale our arms overhead. Exhale to draw them through our heart. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth side out, let it go. Taking this moment to recall the intention you set at the beginning of practice. Bring it back to the center of your mind's eye. Deciding now if this is an intention you'd like to carry with you off your mat through the rest of your day. Or if you would like to take this moment to set a new intention. Whichever you choose, breathe it through your body. And know that no matter where you are, you can always return to your breath and with your intention. We can act, we can speak, we can think with awareness, with intention. Bringing the yoga off our mat and into our lives. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth side out, let it go. I wish you all peace. I wish you all love and comfort during these times. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. My name is Victoria,